In September 2011, Mike Bennett stopped work on a high-profile rebranding of Zed's service stations because he was concerned about the safety of contractors.
So we felt it was really important that we actually stood everything down to let people know that we took this seriously, and also frankly to give us time to actually engage with them to understand, so what is happening here?
Mike intervened because he holds himself accountable for the safety of everyone working for Zed, including contractors.
Now, they're not my employees, but I said to the board from the very, very beginning, you need to hold me accountable for their safety outcomes for those people.
Zed was able to identify emerging problems with the rebrand because it collects data on contractor health and safety.
And what the leading indicators were telling us is, although there was nothing going wrong or no one was getting hurt, a bit like where there's smoke, there's fire, and we said actually let's just be happy with the smoke signals we're getting and let's do something about that, rather than waiting for an incident to turn up.
After stopping the work, Zed called its contractors to a boot camp to talk about safety.
The purpose behind running a boot camp is actually to bring people together in a conversation. So it's really important that we understand the world our contractors are working in, as much as it's important that they understand the world we want them to work in.
Zed was careful not to alienate its contractors by criticising them. Instead, it talked about why safety was important.
So if they understand why we want to do things, that can help put into context all the requests that we have around the what's and the how's.
Zed also listened to its contractors. It changed the way some work was done and contributed to the cost of essential safety equipment.
The whole intent behind that was to make sure that the cost of being safe did not get in the way of delivering good safety outcomes.
Mike believes the 6-week stop work turned around safety on the project.
Overall, I was really happy with the program. So we delivered what we said we would by way of quality time, those sorts of outcomes. We only had a small number of first aid cases.
Prior to the intervention, there were 3 breaches of Zed's life-saving rules at the first 10 sites. Afterwards, only 7 breaches occurred across the remaining 200 sites. The experience taught Zed a lot about working with contractors.
Most importantly, we learned more about how we could effectively work with our contractors, what supporting systems we need to have that. So it changed our orientation a heck of a lot, and I think it made us much more open to the changes that were needed for us to be successful.